Hello everyone, what is going on? Today I am in my garage. It's about 10:30 at night and I'm going to be smoking a cigarette. Now the reason I will be smoking a cigarette is because I feel like smoking a cigarette. It's the last one I have in this pack, and a little bit of history about it. I found it outside of the Lorna Shore show back in October of last year. Now, before we begin, I would like to say, don't try this at home unless you are of the legal age to smoke a cigarette. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, today I have these Montenegro cigarettes. Let's just take a look at the packaging here. Montenegro Red, American made. It's the same on the back. Has the Montenegro Red Kings on the bottom. On this side, there's a warning for carbon monoxide. And on this side, a warning that this is addictive. Now, there used to be about 17 in here, but like I said, I only have one. I found this back in October, and I've been using them ever since. Now, let's go ahead and take out the cigarette. Like I said, this is already open. I found this back in October. It was an awesome street find right after the Lorna Shore show I went to with my friend the Bugman. Now, this is what it looks like. It's a little dirty, but what can you expect when you found it on the street? This is the filter. It's got the brown filter. It's got golden rings right on the edge. And here's the front where you can see the tobacco. Now, I've taken whiffs of this. It doesn't smell like much to me. But if it does have a smell, please let me know down in the comments. It doesn't smell like much to me. It's very nice and packed. It's very firm. And I am quite excited. Now, let's begin. Now, I'm using my Skull lighter. I bought a 4-pack of these at like Walgreens or something. Now, I will say it has a very classic cigarette taste. Before I started this video, I smoked a bowl of CBD just to get myself in a better mood. And as you can tell, it's quite working. For some reason, it's canoeing. Now, I will say it does have a very heavy draw on it. Otherwise, it tingles on my tongue. As you can see, even when I tap it, it is very packed. It's got a very strong taste to it. I'm not sure how to describe it. Almost has a popcorn taste to it, I would say. But otherwise, it's not too bad. It does definitely tingle in my mouth. The smoke does. But I will say it's quite nice. There we go, see? Nice and firm, nice and packed. Yeah, I figured I would talk about the Lorna Shore show while I sit here and smoke the pack I found outside the Lorna Shore show. Now, I went with my friend the Bugman back in October. It was the 17th, and it was in Salt Lake City. He had bought me a ticket and said, "You're like the only person I know who would go with me." And so, we packed up, and we went out. The first band we saw was Sanguisugabogg. The second band was Kubla Khan, then Whitechapel, and of course, Lorna Shore. Sorry if you hear that frog outside. It was quite rainy today. Now, the Lorna Shore absolutely amazing. Got to be one of my top 5 deathcore bands. But the performance they put on is one of the best performances that I've ever seen. I've seen Cannibal Corpse live, and I've seen Whitechapel twice. Lorna Shore is beyond anything else I have ever seen. The animation is how I want to put it of Will Ramos. It blew me away. I almost cried when he was singing Pain Remains. But after the show, as we were walking back, I had bought a vinyl and t-shirt from Whitechapel. And as we're walking out of the venue, we're talking about how great the show was. Lo and behold, I find a pack of cigarettes. I had recently seen a video at the time about finding packs of cigarettes on the street. And so I was like, hey, maybe I'll get lucky this time. Lo and behold, this pack had 17 cigarettes in it. Someone just threw away their pack after they had 3. Maybe they got yelled at by the wife. I wouldn't know. We're getting relatively close to the end here. It gets hot on the filter when you breathe it in. But I will get it down to its last breath. I think I can get at least 2 more out of this. Wow, that filter is hot. I think that is it. This is the filter after the end is quite brown. Let me just drop that here. Alrighty. Now to finish my story, I found this pack and I got really excited. I threw it into my jacket pocket. I was wearing a denim jacket. And yeah, the rest is history. I spent the next few months smoking out of that pack. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed that video, please hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And in the next video, I will be I'll be taken from this, my CBD blunt. It looks a little bad, I know, but that's because the packaging was not quite the best for that one when I pulled it out of the blunt holder that I have over here. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.